Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to Path of Exile and welcome back to the guided Hieropanth which I am trying to build. We are coming towards the end of Act 4. A little bit has changed. We do have a few interesting additions here to the build. When it comes to the abilities, that's really not much, of course. I don't have any extra points for the ascendancy just yet, and I've mostly been trying to get extra life. So up here, plus 10% extra life, 5% to all elemental damage. That's pretty good. After that, we can go for some extra fire damage if we need more of that. And down here, we also grabbed as much extra life as possible. I think that's basically what happened in this act for that. For my gear and my abilities, stuff has changed quite a bit though. Especially, I was trying to get a better chest and played around a little bit with the links here, just didn't work out, but I did switch out purity, so clarity for purity of elements, because I think at this point I want to start to work on my resistances a little bit. Over here I grabbed the Armageddon brand, although it doesn't do any damage. I'm using that to cast the Enfeeble Curse, and then if I get like a 4 link with 4 blues, I can add the Flammability Curse on that as well. And it's basically like a lasting AoE in trouble spots. So I kind of like that. It also means that I have more mana left. And mana is actually an HP pool for me at this point as well. Leap Slam Fortified, that hasn't changed. But here we do have Scorching Ray with cast while channeling for Ice Spear. So that part of the build is ready as well. And I'm still using Searing Bond. It actually does quite a bit of damage. If I look at the damage here for Searing Bond, 781 fire damage per second. This is 444 to 664 fire damage per magma orb projectile. So yeah, we're feeling still pretty damn powerful, but I'm starting to worry a little bit about my defenses. And of course the final boss of Act 4, he can test you on that. So let's get in here and let's see what we can do. We have to go inside the black core, then we have to grab the organs from Malachi, and then of course we have to defeat him. Oh, you must first kill the 3 guardians. Oh, I thought I still had to enter a portal, but that's not the case. So there's one guy up here. I think we'll just try to finish him first. What I like to do at the moment is to just put up the 3 totems, and man, did that go back down here? Sound effects, maybe down even a little bit more, because that still felt quite strong. So put down these guys, then the Searing Totem is actually pretty good as well. And then if you need it, you can also put up a brand. Ooh, that's actually... Alright, keep firing in there. Ooh, lots of damage incoming, so we gotta retreat a little bit. That is why the Syndicate is back as well. Another brand, please. Enfeeble. There we go, they are down. Ooh. Go like that, take these guys down. Let's see about Guff. I think we can execute him. Alright. Orb of Chance, and then for Gravicus.
You've made your show of force, Savage. I submit and entreat you to bargain in exchange for my life.
Alright, let's give that a go.
That serves my plan quite well.
Classed mids, so nothing too... Well, potentially 3 blues is not that bad, but we really want like 4 blues or something like that. Over here, is there anything that I recognize? Elemental damage with attacks, maybe? Superior faster casting, brand recall, the gem cutter. None of these others really. Fire penetration support could be good for my build. The rest we're gonna leave them. I don't want to clutter stuff too much. So again, just put down these 3 totems. They'll usually clear everything out. If need be, you can try to get elemental overload with the ray. And then if you do come across a rare, I do like to put up the brand just to enfeeble them and go like that. So here we go, Maligaro's Arena. Let's put down everything around him. Put up the brand as well. Scorching Ray, there we go, elemental overload. And he's down. So that is pretty nice, pretty powerful.
Your God-given talents were wasted, Malagaro.
That's alright. Well, just a couple of these. We're gonna leave those behind, and then we're gonna try to make a good time here. So let's get back. We have 2 more organs to grab, and then Malachi himself. Superior scale vest here. That is actually 3 linked in blue. That is somewhat interesting. Let's take a look. It's not completely linked. Dexterity, increased armor, evasion, fire resists. Don't think it's armor and energy shield, maximum mana, which helps for my HP actually. So that's really something. I'm basically hunting. Ooh, and a sacred life flask. Let's take that and take a quick look at that actually. 1800. Yeah, we'll definitely take that as a recovery flask. So it's definitely like a good 5 link or something like that I'm at the moment hunting for my chests. But yeah, need to be a little bit lucky. I've seen 5 sockets drop. Never seen them all linked yet though. Let's just keep going. And then let's see if we can find a second arena. These guys die pretty easily. Again, just, you know, let your totems do the work. They actually have a nice range as well with the bouncing balls like that. And here is Chevron's arena. So let's see. Luckily, they take a little bit of time.
Beauty shall prevail.
Oops, let's put that up. Try to get a little bit out of the AoE.
Slice away the ugly.
Right,
Slice away the ugly.
there you go. Just needed a little bit of patience, and she's down.
Imprisoned by your own vanity, Chevron.
So that feels, yeah, feels pretty easy, pretty powerful. So here again, get more enemies. If you're worried, just put up a brand as well. That just enfeebles them. And up here, I'll take that, thank you. Normally I would check all the cocoons, but something like this, that is linked with all colors, I will take that. And then we have 1 more arena, Doedra's arena. So again, ooh, and he starts right away. Alright. Let's put this up so that it gets scorched as well. Elemental overload is ready, so then you can try to escape. And just keep an eye on the number of your totems. And there we go. Problem solved. On top of that, some skeletons coming in. Oh.
Your flesh was your undoing.
Scroll of Wisdom. I'll take that. And yeah, very, very nice progression here. I think we can take this direction. Like that, and I think this increases my damage for every kill from my totems. Super powerful as well, and it comes from the Ascendancy, of course. So let's keep going, and now, yeah, it's up against the big boss. Full story as well. I died once. Where was it? I think it was in like Acts. I'm not exactly sure.
So tell me,
3 somewhere, and it was from the Syndicate guys. And what I did then is grab my Ascendancy so that that wouldn't happen again. Basically, since then, I feel like I have become quite a lot more powerful. So here we go, the Malachi fight. You can again, I think, prepare your totems. Let's see if we can put those 2. Something like that, I think, should work. Although it's probably better to do this. Like that. Go like that. And then just try and avoid a lot of his damage, of course. And now she's up. So let's do that. Another brand for enfeeble. And we'll keep that at 3. He's getting on the other side, so I gotta put this here. Get out of that damage. Another brand. Like that. 1, 2, 3. It's doing okay. Now it's 2-2, but alright. Kinda like the way these beams are going. And there we go. Phase 1 already done. And I never felt threatened, so that is pretty good. Poor Piety.
this is what I get for trying to be a bloody savior.
And let's go in here. Let's see.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Right, brand as well. Let's keep going. Look at these guys. We can focus a little bit on that heart. And he's even now trying to take my... Alright, we need to get back on Malachi himself. Put up another brand. Try to not take too much damage. Let's go. It's disappearing again. So let's put that up to 3. One of these. Another brand. Should have definitely used this more to try and get... there it is. Should be a second heart down here pretty soon. That makes 3. Put that up. Try to stay a little bit out of the AoE. There we go. The elements thing is up. Just keep going like that. Alright, putting the totems down close to that heart. And look at that, even when I take a decent amount of damage, it's all going, well, up to here. That was a bit more all of a sudden. But he dies without any real problems. Superior Sacred Life Flask. The rest of it not very good. And man, that's quite intense on the sound. Apologies for that.
Dead your whole life, Malachi, when it was the one thing that would grant you true immortality.
And let's go back to Highgate. So there we go. That was Act 4. As you can tell, quite a lot easier than what I normally do. And yeah, it's mainly thanks to the Ascendancy, but also probably thanks to the guide, because now with 1700 HP and 900 mana here, part of that gets reserved. But as long as I think you're like at 30% of your life in mana, it's effective as an HP pool. That just helps you with the defense and you feel far more comfortable through this part of the content. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.
What do we call you now? Go where you are needed.
I am proud.
Take care.